My voice has been sick, and I'll try to see if it'll hold up through this and don't take any too bad things together. Pitches there, but I'm Jamie Zeitz, the youngest child, or they're known as his baby, for many a year. First of all, excuse me, I'd like to, on behalf of the family and most importantly my mother, I'd like to give a special thanks to Hope Hospice and Angel Care for all they did for my father. I mean, cancer's never fun, and what they did is undeniably, you can't describe it, and I think even more so, I'd like to give a very special thanks to his Andrew Lewis, because not only was she Dad's caretaker, and she was Mom's best friend, and there's no way my mother and my family would have got through this the last 6 months without his Andrew. I want you to know how much he meant, and how much that you meant to our family. I really appreciate everything you did to help Dad. I know he can be a non-gentle person, pain in the neck at times, but he really loved you, and I know Mom considers you a special friend, so thank you to everyone. And another special thanks, before I kind of dig into mine, is to my brother Joshua, because, you know, he's gone above and beyond the call of duty the last 6 months, driving 4 hours one way on a regular basis to help support my mom and my dad. And yes, he's the closest, but he did it because he loved her and loved him and cared. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to watch your father pass, but he was there. And I've never seen somebody so supportive, and I appreciate all you did for us in this time. So when I was trying to prepare for this, there's obviously a lot of thoughts going through your head and a lot of emotions. And so I decided to look back at some mementos that we had done for Dad over the years. And most notably, I looked at an album we did in 1999 for his 70th birthday. We had letters and poems from all over his friends and family in his honor. And so I reviewed it, and I realized reading through this album that the same themes kept coming up over and over, and you're probably going to hear a lot of those themes today. And then I looked back at a poem I had written and given him with a gift when I graduated college. It was a poem called The Basics, the foundation upon which all great people are built. That every now and then, somewhere, someplace, sometime, you're going to have to plant your feet, stand firm, and make a point about who you are and what you believe in. And when that time comes, you just simply have to do it. Perhaps even more so was the basics, the unconditional love and support that helped me tackle one hurdle after another. The basics, the encouragement and patience that helped me with one endeavor after another. And so I'm going through these letters and notes and poems from Dad's 70th, and I kept seeing the same foundation words, the same basics. Unconditional love, support, emotions, live, love, laugh, but most importantly, love. Not just love, but unconditional love. Bill McBride back then wrote, "You unconditionally welcomed me into your family. You showed me tears of joy and pain, and that's okay to show those." Max McBride, and only he could do it this way, "I love my pop because he's 7 years old and acts like he's 10. And Joshua wrote, "You've taught me how to genuinely love and not be afraid to show my emotions. And I've learned to give to those who love without expecting anything in return. Through good times and bad, you always unconditionally love and supported me." And then I look back at what I wrote in 99. It could be the same in 2009 or 1989. And I said, regardless of your financial status or personal desires, you put all of that self-interest and personal desires aside for me. So I could have everything and do everything I wanted, whether it's getting out of bed in the middle of the night, driving all the way downtown to pick us up after a concert, and maybe stop at Crystal on the way back, to somehow every year financially finding a way so I could go to basketball camp each summer. He gave me the opportunity to receive the best education possible and be put in a position to be successful. So I came to realize that being a great parent is about unconditional love and sacrifice. Regardless of what has happened in my life, you've always been there for me. When I went away to college, Scott, good to see you. You drove me. When I graduated college, Scott, you partied with me. On Christmas Eve, we went out and had drinks when they thought we were shopping. When we came to Jacksonville, we went bar hopping. Just a few of the countless special moments I had an opportunity to spend with my dad. As Jill mentioned, Dad was known for a lot of idiosyncrasies, if you will. But on major events and really major holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, he did like to write a poem for his family, about his family. Sometimes he sang them, best he could. But the poem always brought tears of joy, laughter, and sorrow. But it always brought tears. This last holidays, Dad was too sick to travel and join us. And I humbly tried to write a poem that would make him proud. And I don't know if we'll continue this from this day on, but I feel it's certainly fitting that we see him pop off with one of his own. We gather here today to celebrate the life of a very special dad. If you know him, he's celebrating too, and would want no one to be sad. He was a movie-sized poster of what the game they call life. Love, pain, tears like rain. He dealt with it all side by side as loving wife. Yet through it all, when push came to shove, he never had anything but unconditional love. He was colorful, eccentric, witty, and sometimes crude. But that's what made him such an irresistible dude. His passions were vast: jazz, the movies, and of course the Tide. What a fitting tribute that Alabama was on top when he died. Sinatra, Bennett, Count Basie, and Rich. His love for music often made him scream, "Play it again, you son of a..." He lived, he loved, he laughed, and he cried. But at the end of the day, there was never any doubt that he tried. He literally would give you the shirt off his back. He did it more than once, but he never kept track. In his final years, there was no doubt he was the apple of his eye. Hannah and Jacob, your pop was one hell of a guy. So here's to you, Dad. You had one hell of a stay. I'm so damn proud that you did it your way.